Hi, hello, we're live.
Everybody.
Hi, hello.
No, I was
Oh,
gonna
I
I
didn't.
was gonna say I was tweeting at a buddy of mine last night. I kind of want Bianca Belair to go against Io Shirai, but
Oh
like
yeah,
she just came up to the main roster.
yeah.
Like I don't.
And Io's been the main. She's got the title belt over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like, but Bianca never had the NXT Women's title. She never
Yeah.
she never won it. So it'd be cool to like take the opportunity, but like I said, she just got out of there. I don't want
Yeah.
her like looking like she's going back.
I did like when Edge was staring at Finn Balor and the other guy. Like I don't. The guy with the really bad haircut.
Which one?
Yes, Jordan.
Before we go deeper into this conversation, I want to give a shout out to Nerd of Many Faces, Mr. Brightside 916, the Tonberry King, and Captain Riggs 124 for following us on Twitch.
Oh. Hello.
Thank you.
I know those people.
Oh, I was gonna say, are these people we know or no?
I know two of those people.
Gotcha.
Okay, so then there's one stranger.
Thank you, stranger.
Maybe they're a friend of a friend.
Maybe.
Even better.
No, he's that English cat. He's got the long hair.
Yeah, I can't remember his fucking name. I like him. He's good. The bruiserweight.
Yeah. I don't. Anyway, I did like Edge's acting when he was just like, "But I've never had that."
Hey, Shane.
And I was like, "Oh, all right, fair enough."
Hey.
I think you're
And-
150, and it's time for you to sit the fuck down. But
Like
you do you, man.
He goes against Finn because fuck it, Finn's gonna keep it to WrestleMania, and then Finn beats him, getting Finn even more over. Because I kind of feel Finn floats sometimes. People kind of get lukewarm on him, and Edge at his age, if he's going to WrestleMania, he should be putting other dudes over,
Yeah.
and he knows that.
Yeah. He's
It's
not
just a matter of it's just a matter of management will agree to that.
Indeed.
Listen, we're getting the wrestling talk out early,
Yeah.
so I can,
I mean, it's
so I
pretty
can
much
cut
it.
it out later.
That's why there's a wrestling channel in the Discord server.
Yeah. I'd like to point out that we all had, well, I don't know how you three feel about it, but I had the greatest gaming night ever on Sunday for all of
I
us
did
together, and I
too.
cannot wait to do this again. Like, and we have to Twitch it next time because Don got all pissy that he couldn't watch some of it. So I was like, but you gotta, it's gonna be through Jordan's camera. Like, none of us have cameras. So I mean, like Steph and Jordan. So it's like you're just gonna see what they're doing. We're gonna be there.
We need to get a video producer.
No. Me and Steph talked about this. It's going to be from her perspective because
It should. If it's only going to be one of us,
she's
it's
way
got to be
more
hers.
entertaining. Yeah.
Is she? She kills.
is.
No, she is. Yeah, but I did tell him when she accidentally, Molotov cocktail that motherfucker, and the next thing we know, we're in a 30-minute battle with another posse,
So
which was
long.
awesome.
I felt so bad. I was just like, oh no, I threw it at the wrong guy. And I was just waiting and I was like, this is all fucked up now.
Just for anyone, actually, yeah, we didn't Twitch any of that. So this past Sunday, we got, I think, the biggest posse on Red Dead
Yeah, we had
Online.
6 people. No.
7.
No, we didn't get a full 7.
Yeah. We only had 6.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were just bouncing around having fun for us. And yeah, Steph lit a man on fire that wasn't a computer
accident.
man. He was a real man.
It was on accident.
So
I didn't mean to.
Hey, Steven, Ramona, and Jen.
Hi, guys.
so they seem to take offense to that kind of thing.
As they should.
And and for the next legit probably close to 30 minutes
Yeah.
we were just going back and forth killing each other.
What was great because they were like another posse, right? Or at least
Yeah.
there's 2 different posses that in.
At one point
Yeah.
it was 2 different posses.
Yeah.
And they messed with the wrong posse.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, so we went back and forth just constantly killing each other.
Yes, Jen, that's why Steph caused all the problems.
Hey! Excuse me?
I mean,
The best-
Steph.
The best is when like I couldn't find my horse because it was, I don't know.
Dead?
And you guys were like, just jump on someone's horse, and I just happened to grab whoever was closest to me, and then and I realized I'm on Steph's horse. It's like, oh fuck, I'm dead in 10. Like there's just
That's exactly what happened. Because you said, Steph, I'm gonna hop on you, and I went straight into the fence, and we flew off, and you're like, nope.
Yeah, I walked.
And you left.
It was easier for me to walk because I didn't die.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to
You know what
show
though? At the end of that, I was one of the last people to get out of there, and two of those dudes, the two dudes that were like there from the beginning, they did come up to me. They caught me off guard, and one approached waving. So I'm like, okay, things seem cool.
Yeah.
They were doing some fuckery before.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of waiting. Gave him a wave back, and that was it. I left. No shots in the back. So I do think whoever they were, they had a good time too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Except, but that one dude, I think his name was Poop something. Fuck you, Poop.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I revived your
Poop.
horse, and you went and still tried to fight us. That's why no more fucks given. I kept killing him.
Yeah. And no waving white flags just to fucking like get close enough to headshot us. That's a fucked up move.
They sucked, by the way. They were bad.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
I look forward to doing it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I told you guys earlier. I literally after we signed in, I went straight to collect that flower that I told you I was gonna get. What is it? The Agrita,
The one you
or
couldn't
whatever
stop talking about.
The one, and I got it, and it was such a bitch to get. But once I got it, I cashed out everything. I had like $700. I had like $700, and then I bought a metal detector,
which was $700.
Yeah.
Now you're broke again.
But I started getting coins.
Yes.
So I'm excited because if you turn in that whole coin collection, that's like $500 right there.
$525.
Right
yeah.
on.
Yeah. So
I'm
gonna go collecting.
Yeah, I may have to download that cheat thing.
It's nice. It tells you where everything is. Well, for the collector, of course. But if you get the app for Red Dead, it's so convenient. You just look through your phone. You don't even have to open all the menus when you're when you're on
I definitely recommend
PS5.
I definitely recommend getting the official Red Dead Redemption 2 app on your phone, because then you can track what other things you have to collect for a collector, or what animals you have to find for naturalists and stuff like that.
Or instead of like fucking around in the games menu.
Yes.
It shows everything on the app, so you could just touch that and know exactly what you need to do. So that's nice. And it syncs with the game.
I have a question, Jordan.
Yes.
Are we playing a game that essentially like nobody plays anymore?
No, there's tons of people playing it.
Especially since they did the $5 thing, the population of Reddit has exploded. But I mean, people have been consistently playing since.
Sure, yeah, I mean, they've got their dedicated following.
Yeah.
I was just kind of wondering because like I don't hear anybody talk about this game.
Oh yeah,
it's like I see people in the game. I know they're there, but
it pales in comparison to GTA Online. It's night and day, just because Rockstar has been consistently adding more and more stuff to GTA Online. Like they have like new events almost every week, and they also have custom servers in GTA Online, which I really want them to put custom servers or private servers in Red Dead Online, because I was thinking like when we're doing the collector stuff, I thought, how cool would it be if we had a custom server where, say, I create like a scavenger hunt. Then we have 6 people online. They break up into teams of 2, and they have to go on a scavenger hunt. First one to get everything wins. Like.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or like you mark a specific person in a random town, and it's a hitman thing. You have to go kill that guy, and all you have is a picture of him. Like how cool would that be? It's like, this dude's in Saint Denis. Find him. This is what he looks like. Like.
Well, like I think the first handful of times we streamed playing the game, we didn't quite know how to stream that game.
Yeah.
I think after last time, especially once we discovered that there are in posse games, which was super fun. Yeah. I think I think that when we stream that is going to be much more entertaining.
Oh yeah, like
oh, you mean that thing that my system decided to boot me
Yeah,
off right at the
that thing.
bad time?
and
Oh.
and taking that for instance, imagine we have a game or server whatever with 20 people, everyone we know, battle royale. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the fishing contest.
I'll be, you know what?
You're the only one who wants to do the fishing contest.
Let me tell you, Steph, you and me, I have actually very much enjoyed fishing in the game. I got one of those giant ass fishes the other day that was so big I had to put it on the back of my horse.
Yeah, I was like, how do you break this apart? I think you just sell it whole, right?
Yeah, I sold it to a butcher. Now, I will admit, really though, excited. I did not fish for it per se, as I stood on the banks and waited for it to come by, and I shot that motherfucker. But I was just like, yeah, but I still got it.
That's okay.
I wonder if you can actually fish with dynamite in the game.
You can.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just
speaking.
It's just an issue of collecting the fish after you blow them up.
Yeah, because one of them was floating, so I tried to drag it over to the shore, and then it sunk to the bottom, and I could just see this fish glowing that I can't get.
I know from experience that's not how fish work.
I know, but I was like, I saw it, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? I just shot
the
this
game
thing."
engine. Yeah, Leland.
No, I found out. Remember you guys were like throwing the tomahawks and shit, and I was like, I don't have any dynamite or anything. Oh no, apparently I didn't know where to look. I have so much of that shit.
You didn't understand the wheel.
I didn't understand the wheel. So today when I went on a couple, I just was out and about. My goal right now is to try and find a buffalo to bring back to Crips. That's my goal right now, and I'm having a real bitch of a time locating a buffalo.
I mean, you can skin a buffalo, but you can't bring a whole buffalo back.
No, but that's what I want. I want to skin it and bring it back to him. As you know, but I'm Jordan. You're right. Heartlands. I'm like it's like going all up and down it. Nothing. So but I came across like 3 bandit camps while just running around.
Yeah.
So I just blew the fuck out of them with dynamite. Because...
That's kind of my favorite thing to do is to run across the bandit camps and moonshine operations and shit like that. Just like go in on a base and fuck shit up.
Yeah, it was an interesting afternoon in my Wild Wild West life. So
nice.
Well, I had this thought, like I want to go, and I'm actively saving up money to do this. I want to get like a cool ass outfit and make it all as black as possible, right? And did anyone else get that weird skull mask?
No.
What?
I don't know. Me and Scott, we bought into the club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you got the outlaw pass.
Yeah, that's the thing. We bought into the outlaw pass, and all the free shit we got. And one of them was this weird looking like Native American skull mask, and it's not very cool looking.
Yeah.
But I had this thought: if I wear all black, put that skull mask on, and I just want to race through towns and kill a bunch of people and fuck off into the night. And I was like, maybe I'll get this reputation, and they'll all be wanted. I mean, I understand that's not how the game works, but I really want to do it.
For those wondering, the Outlaw Pass is basically the battle pass for Red Dead Online. So you pay, it's like 40 gold, which is just under $20. And you basically, every time you level up, you get something. You might get more ammo. You might get a piece of clothing.
Oh, you get tons of free shit.
Yeah. So like,
now until the end of March, the Outlaw Pass is 35 gold pieces. And once you buy it, you get 3 of those gold pieces right back right away. Every time I level up, I get like 3 gold pieces just for being a part of this pass.
So basically
it's totally worth it.
Oh yeah, like
how much was the pass?
It was 35 gold, so I don't know, $20 real money.
Okay, that's not bad.
Because it's
give or take.
It's $10 for 25 gold. $20 for 55 gold. So. So basically,
and it's 30 gold.
35. Like the main reason why I haven't gotten the Outlaw Pass yet is because I think it ends in March.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the second, like if I'm still playing the game as much as I am now in March, when the new Outlaw Pass comes out, I'm buying the Outlaw Pass. Just going all in.
I don't know. I haven't been disappointed by buying it. It's been pretty good so far. I mean, a lot of free clothes, a lot of free gold. Just
Yeah, and
you'll just be walking around and you'll get like a message where like, oh, here's another benefit. You look over and it's like, oh, here's $500 just for being you. You're like, oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
And part of the reason why I want to wait for the next pass to come out is because, like Leland said, it gives you gold as you go on. So if you start at the beginning, that's
the hardest thing to get.
You'll be making enough gold to buy the battle pass again whenever the next season starts. So that's my rationale.
No, it's cool. I look forward to it's not a bad deal for the price, and I feel that I very much have been making use of it, so I'm not feeling like anything bad with it.
Oh yeah, no. Like I really want to get it just because of how much I play the game. Like,
dude, I think it's at level 35 or not the same leveling that everyone's leveling up as, but it's the outlaw pass levels are completely different.
Yeah.
You get like a black, white fur collared, long pimp trench coat with like the feathers coming out. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna play until I get that damn coat.
Oh God! I might buy this thing right now.
I don't know how much.
You can do that through the app too.
Yeah.
Like you actually look at clothes and everything on the app as well.
Yeah, you could look at the catalog on the app, and I was like, oh.
I fucking blew 5 gold.
I don't think you could try it on, no.
Blacking out my fucking pistol.
Yeah, but it's worth it. I did it too. My knife is black. Like I wanted it to.
I'm about to get that machete. That's the next thing I think I'm gonna buy.
You guys have met Ebony and Ivory.
Fucking yesterday, like there was a part where like me and Jordan were like on this hill, and this guy was shooting at me. Like I was
got ambushed.
Yeah, we got ambushed. And then Jordan was like, Steph, this guy's shooting at you. And I was like, hold on, I got something. And then I pulled out the machete and I went over to him. I just cut him in the shoulder and just blood spewed everywhere. And I was like, holy shit. And then Jordan, what'd you take out? Your knife?
No, I had a hammer. I beat him
a hammer. And then Jordan hammered some guy. I was like, holy shit.
I was gonna say, like the machete's pretty fucking brutal until she said hammer.
I didn't want to be outdone. All right, she was like, this dude was shooting at me. I'm like, Steph, Steph's like, wait. Yeah. I'm like, Steph, this man is shooting at me. I'm pointing my gun at him already. She's like, no, wait. Then she runs at him and machetes him.
Real people or game people?
Game people.
Game
okay.
people.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
When she said she ran up to him like, and you're still alive, there's got to be an NPC.
Yeah.
Real people don't let that shit fly.
No.
Oh, it was really fun.
Not to switch. I'm going to switch gears. I had a question that popped into my head yesterday that I thought about for the majority of the afternoon. And I was like, ooh, I was going to text you guys. And then I was like, no, I'll wait. So
Save it.
It's not the most ingenious question. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before, but for some reason the not eating has gotten to me. So like, okay, you know that scene in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory where they first walk into, and it's the where Augustus Goop falls in the water and there's like
the chocolate fountain and stuff.
Yes, yeah.
Or chocolate.
You're talking about like the whole candy garden.
Yeah, the candy garden. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got this fixation in my mind. Like, remember when he pulls off that like weird flower, drinks it, and then he eats the cup?
Yes.
And I was just like, well, I want to eat a cup. And I got into this weird mode. Like, so let's say all 4 of us go there, and people in the chat as well. What's the first thing you go for?
Oompa Loompa.
And I'm gonna go for that fucking cup. Like,
I mean, if we're talking about all the candy that we see in the movie, like Everlasting Gobstopper is just.
Yeah, I'm curious about
just
that.
In the garden, though.
Hold on.
So, like, you can't get the Everlasting Gobstopper. You're not going to have that burp soda. Like,
I can't remember enough of like.
I know there's like
there.
lollipop flowers. I know there's the chocolate river. But I just don't want to put my hand in there and like scoop it because I just feel like that's so much.
Well, no, that's why you take the cup off the plant and you just drink the cup. Yeah, just Shane said the same thing. Yes.
Factory garden.
Jordan's hands disappearing.
Not sponsored.
Anthony, would you lick the wall?
Fuck yeah, I'd lick the wall. I've licked worse.
Yeah, they got lollipop flowers.
Something chapel.
Candy canes.
No,
I honestly can't remember enough.
That's all right, but
do you remember these two? I don't know if this is still a thing, so these two may not be old enough to remember. Remember the wax bottles that had like the sugar juice inside?
The Nick and
stupid
Nips.
As hell.
Nick and Nips.
What'd you say?
Nick and Nips. Aren't they what they're called? Nick and Nips.
Stop.
I have no idea.
She keeps saying it.
I have no idea what they're called.
The Nips. Okay. I'm pretty
No.
I want to
sure.
look it up.
That wasn't the.
Nips. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Nick and Nips?
Stop saying it!
Nick a lip.
That's even worse!
No. Okay. Nick, I nip. Nick.
Then why do they put an L
nip.
there?
That's not an L, that's an
it's
I.
No, it literally. No.
No, I'm looking right
No.
at it.
No, I'm looking at it too, and it says Nick L Nip.
No, that's a lowercase L, which looks like a capitalized I.
Then why is Wikipedia a capital L?
I don't know.
And
They're wrong.
Amazon. And everything else that says Nick L Nip.
I don't know. Maybe it is a lowercase L, but I'm going to stick with Nick I Nip.
I like Nick L Nip.
Lick
Can't
me.
say it, but it's a tongue twister. But I didn't really like those.
What
No,
if
they're
it's
terrible.
pronounced
I mean-
Nike?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
Oh, is that what it is?
what?
Nick L Nip.
No, I guess it is an L.
It's better than what you were
Leland's wrong.
saying.
I was like, what the heck is it?
What?
What's Nick and Nips then?
Uh,
Is it corrected?
fuck me.
Oh no. Go ahead.
Jesus.
You
No, it
weren't
was-
supposed to eat the bottle, right? Like,
No, it's wax, but like my cousin used
edible.
to chew it, and I always
it?
got nauseous when she did
Okay.
that.
It's edible, but it's. I don't think it's intended to. Same as like with like the wax lips and
Those
stuff.
wax lips.
Like,
I don't like those.
you know what? Fucking dumb. You're gonna give me
Yeah.
some like. You're gonna give me something that I can put in my mouth, but I can't eat it.
yeah,
Like-
that's weird. Why am I there?
Like, you're gonna hand it to me when I trick or treat, and it's got the little tab to put in your mouth to hold, so you can have like big lips or vampire fangs or whatever. And I'm not supposed to eat this.
Well, I mean, it is for people who don't have lips, so.
Okay. The wax in the Nick L Nip wax bottles
Stop.
is food grade and non-toxic. Although
course
it
it
is
is.
meant to be chewed. Oh wait. Although it's meant to be chewed and not swallowed.
So gum. It's gum.
Giggity.
I don't like that.
Swallow gum.
I
You
don't like
shouldn't.
that.
Why?
You'll poop it out
don't
in
know,
7
just-
years, and it's not great.
It's just-
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't know. I just feel like when you swallow gum, you're like, no, that wasn't a full meal.
So I don't know. You ever get like like the big bubble yum? That's filling.
Oh, like the big league?
Yeah, because it doesn't
Yeah.
leave your stomach.
That's not true. It's an old fucking wives' tale. Some
Is that-
old wives got like the fucking
Hey,
big
who
old.
said cancel Steph
propaganda.
2021? Ramon?
Did you not hear yourself earlier?
I was confused, okay? I was just reading it out to myself. Because I'm pretty
You
sure.
weren't
I
listening
thought
to.
it
You
out.
weren't hearing yourself.
I can't do both, man. If I'm talking, I'm not listening.
It's true. It's
It
true.
explains so much.
like
You're not
half the
listening.
time if I'm talking, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, I can't.
She's
That's why, like,
very
sometimes when I'm
special.
talking, I can't hear what you guys just said right now. I didn't even know what Leland said. I just heard
I mean, I am enunciating.
No, I know, but like to me, it's like I can't hear you guys.
Like,
Oh God, she's like Peppermint Patty, and all she hears is the womp womp womp.
Hey.
womp.
Yeah.
you know how you can hear your own voice in your head as you're speaking? For Steph, it's just reverberating in there. That's all she hears.
Hey.
It's just dubstep. Womp, 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 womp.
It's really loud.
Steph, why's your background black?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Ay, Dios mío.
Because I took a jet and I went to Greece. I just forgot to put that earlier. I was waiting to do it live.
No, Steph.
She just put up a goddamn Grease picture behind her, and she's a world fucking traveler.
Oh yeah, dang it! I should have just had all of that around me. Greece and Greece.
Steph, please continue this bit. Where does it go?
I don't know. That was all I wanted to show.
That was it?
I'm just gonna take a walk, guys. I'm gonna take a walk.
At the
Anthony,
beach.
you saw the bit. I mean, I don't know what you want.
Look, I'm wearing a shirt. That's all.
Doom.
That's my bit.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
It's the same thing she just did.
No, I know what I want to do now.
Ramon says, I hate you too sometimes. Steph, I believe he's referring to me and you, Steph.
No, I know. I can make you hate me more in just a second.
Oh, where are we going now? World fucking traveler that you are.
We're gonna find out once it loads.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I'm just gonna. Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Where's Steph taking us today?
I don't know how this is gonna show up because I also got the wrong picture. I don't know how this is gonna work.
It could be anything at this point.
Oh no, that didn't work at all.
What was that?
That didn't work at all.
Was that John Travolta?
Were those?
No.
Oh yeah, Grease. Yeah.
It was supposed to be Greece. Ideally,
Greece.
I wanted them to be right here so I could hang out with them.
You
But
can't move
I
it?
didn't- I don't think so.
Steph, go into
You know what?
I
Now's
know
not
you
the
cramp
time.
them in a weird way.
Now's not the time to figure out.
Oh,
Okay, well,
that's Grease too. She even went deep cuts. Like,
she wearing a green sweater?
Just hanging out
no,
with them.
she wears black in the movie.
Steph, you don't even know those people.
She wears.
I don't. I
I
have
know
no
those
idea
people.
who they are. I
Well, that's
literally
Michelle
thought Grease
Pfeiffer.
to. Is she Catwoman?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, see, I know who she is. I don't know who this guy is.
You're still
Said
playing
you
Michelle
didn't know who
Pfeiffer.
they were.
You don't need to know who he is. It would take too long to explain.
Okay. Is Grease 2 a really old movie?
1981 or 2.
Not as old as you think, but yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. You know what?
Can we move on?
Yes. Yeah.
I've got a thing, and after going through another delightful Steph adventure, I think now might be a good time to bring this up. I was thinking about this 2 weeks ago, in fact, and I wrote it down. And I would like the chat to help out a bunch in this thought. I don't know where it came from, but I thought, you know what? It'd be fun if we had merch in the specific sense of each one of us would have a shirt with our catchphrase. We don't decide what our catchphrase is. Somebody else does.
Okay. Because I have no idea
So
what my
what-
catchphrase would be.
What is
Steph's
each of
would
our
be all
catchphrases?
racist.
Wait, what?
Just
Mine would say
Nicholas?
what?
Steph's shirt will be her sitting on a porch.
Okay.
That's it.
She doesn't remember, so don't bring it up. Like,
And eating a banana.
Oh, I know what it is, but I can't repeat it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I know what that word is.
I mean, I don't
You
know
do now.
what would do we have? Anthony's I do group sex.
At least try to pick out something I've said.
Jordan, here's my
on
answer, and this
podcast.
is why.
Okay, now that's
That's a good
fair.
one.
See, that is
Ooh,
definitely
yes.
That's a
Yes.
good
Yes.
one.
And it's
I don't
the
know, I
blank
don't-
line. You just fill it in yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe Steph's is no. Wait, go
Ooh.
ahead, Leland.
No, I remember now where this came from. I remember where this came from now. So in our group chat, just the four of
Yeah.
us, you know, we talk back and forth all the time.
Yes.
And Steph consistently, daily, multiple times will text just also.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, you do
God.
And then often we have to wait a couple minutes at least to find out what also.
Master of
You know what's funny?
suspense.
It's not just your chat. I do this all the time. I have one thought, and then I just get sidetracked with something, and then I just leave everyone on a cliffhanger for forever. And then, like, all I have to say is, like, nothing really, like, crazy.
Here's another thing. Like, having a conversation, Steph puts in also, so she's like, okay, Steph wants to bring in some new information to this current status of the chat. Steph also will begin a new conversation when there wasn't one before with also.
Yes.
As if there's something happening before that now she wants to interrupt.
Steph is the person that comes to you mid-conversation, just right in the middle of it. You weren't there for the beginning. She was, and she's still continuing.
Yeah. Like, there'll be conversations I have with someone where, like, nothing in the conversation has changed, but we're still continuing what was last said. So I'll still come in and respond to the last thing said. But then it's just like, is that what was last said, or was it what was said before? Like, way back when.
I think
it really just depends on the message.
The same way that Steph can't hear when she talks, she can't read when she types.
No, I can't. I'm actually I'm the one person that has to stop, literally, to type. Like, we've gone places and I'm typing, and Jordan was like, walk and type. And I was like, I can't. I gotta do one. It has to be one.
Walk and chew gum, can't text and walk, can't listen and talk. Amazing. What's a Leland catchphrase?
Yeah,
we need to think of a Leland catchphrase.
No.
All it is it just says deep sigh on it.
It's really funny though. Oh please.
That is something that Leland has said often.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think mine would be like, really?
That's also true.
Good.
Well,
yeah,
favorites.
True. Not as good.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of really want these shirts now, because I
like
imagine
deep sigh personally.
Yeah. Asterisk, deep sigh, asterisk.
Yeah, because I imagine like it would have us, but like in like chibi form, you know, like, and it has just like the catchphrase above us we're doing whatever, you know.
I don't know.
I imagine
about to be asked. I was like, I feel that this is coming in 5, 4. There it is.
I feel like it'd be good if they were like almost non sequitur images.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Unrelated.
Oh,
give
just
me an
like
example.
All our characters are different.
Steph,
like a random,
the queen of non sequiturs.
Like deep sigh, and it's like the picture of like the waves on the ocean. Like for some reason, I think of these shirts as like, I mean, also because there's only like 8 people who pay attention to us, but like it is just the insidest of inside jokes.
Hey, we have 14 viewers, all right?
We have 15 on my.
We'll give them a second. They'll lose
watching
interest.
Yourself.
That's also true.
You guys aren't constantly watching yourself? Well, when you do this?
No.
I can't stop looking at me.
I look at everyone.
and that's your new shirt.
I can't stop looking at me.
All right. Okay.
What game is that?
Fair.
This is like one of the games on Jackbox.
No,
it's the one
no,
where you draw
Anthony.
the t-shirts, and then you guys have random phrases, and then you gotta like put them together and see which one's the best shirt.
No, Anthony's shirt is ... what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You say that quite a lot.
I do.
Yeah.
That's a good go-to for punctuation of a funny moment.
What? You gotta have the head tilt. Like,
Oh.
Can it be like a cat with a like kind of cocked head?
Oh, that'd be cute. There has to be a cat on there for sure.
Yeah, come on,
Steven.
Like-
We can't use his outros. That's X-rated shit.
I don't remember them like actually. I just know they're extreme.
I do not have it in me. I will never do this. But the idea came to me like, how fun would it be? And also, how long would it be if I just edited all of my outros together in one long stream?
Filthy. Absolutely filthy.
But probably pretty funny.
Yeah, but you won't take the time to do that.
No, I won't. That's the problem.
You'd have to have your outro plus our reactions to your outro.
when relevant, like when there's a good maybe tag or something to it, or just a good reaction, I would. But otherwise, it would just be. And if you want to do the just over and over, I feel it's got to be over a minute.
I feel what you would you should just have Jen say like no and use that as your like
but it can't be every
ring.
time.
Like, every time you get text, it's just no. It's like,
wait, Jen, are you volunteering?
I mean, she said that it's something on her. Something on my level that I would do.
I'll give you 5 gigs of audio. You could do the work.
I love that she says that's my level of shit posting I'm capable of.
I love it.
Holy shit. Okay. I did the math. So if my outro is 5 seconds long, which varies, I think the base of what I say would probably fit within 5 seconds. Reactions not counting.
Okay.
Over 198 episodes, that makes 16 and a half minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
I want
Is it
this
just gonna be
Jen, don't do this. Jen, don't do it. It's not worth it. Yeah, but you didn't do them for every episode.
No,
in the beginning, you didn't do that shit.
I think I jumped on that pretty quickly, though.
But I'm just saying
at least a year and a half ago.
See,
I mean, maybe not all of them have it, so it may not.
No,
be
they don't. They don't all, because sometimes I just didn't have anything. But I would say like 90% of them do. And even then, that's still 15 to 16 minutes.
See, if we had
shut up, Jay.
If we had come up with this idea sooner, be perfect for the 200th episode.
No.
Hey,
Yeah,
I mean, that's still 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I feel that you guys, I brought up to you, I was like, what should we do for a 200? And you all gave me blank stares, which is like, oh, so it's just going to be a regular episode then. It's like,
like our 4-year anniversary, just like every other milestone we would have taken.
Well, in a perfect world, we would have had the Fruit Olympics, but we can't do that.
Oh, would have it been a perfect world to waste that much food?
Yeah. I really feel that would have gotten this podcast a lot of traction.
Yeah.
Fucking 8-minute video of us being idiots. Swinging swords at watermelons.
I could send something for us to try for the 200th, but I don't know what to even try.
I don't know of anything necessarily too crazy right now. I mean,
I can't eat right now, so
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, just send Leland a lot of thick water.
You fucking do, and I will drive to your house and deliver it back on your doorstep.
Can I at least walk outside to see you for a second?
No, I will literally. You know what I will do? No, you will be able to see me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to open each and every individual bottle and slowly let it pour out on your doorstep. So I'll be there for 20, 30 minutes.
Never breaking eye contact.
Yeah. I'll be
Leland,
crying by the end of it.
You gonna say anything? How was the drive down?
LRC Hot Ones episode? Oh God.
I'd do it.
No,
that would be
that
fun.
I can do, because I'm technically I because it's liquid.
Yeah.
So I could dip a finger.
Oh, you could try it.
Okay.
Try it. I'm not eating technically.
Thick water balloons.
You're tasting.
Oh God.
Ooh, no.
That would smell horrible.
Ooh,
You know how much that
yeah,
would stunk if somebody threw
good.
that at you? Also, I don't think it would pop easily. I think it would do that gummy bear kind of jiggle thing.
I feel like it would do way more damage than anyone's expecting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would hurt a lot more.
You throw it at somebody's face and it has enough to just flatten like a pancake and then go back to form.
Wait, Jen said something I've never heard of before. Ketchup and mustard balloons?
What kind of high school did you go to?
Yeah, I've never heard anyone do that.
No.
Okay, Steven, thick water in a water gun. That's
Never gonna work.
That's just an oozinator.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
I don't think that would ever work. I think it's too thick.
She
to
says
get through the
you
pump.
never, like that's a thing.
Yeah, she talking to us like we crazy.
Look at
High
Ramon's
school changed a lot.
reaction.
I've heard some people do shaving cream in a balloon, but
I've heard
not
of that.
Yeah.
not mustard and ketchup.
No.
That's
It's
a waste
also
of
just
condiment.
a waste of ketchup. Yeah, it's like it's a waste of what is it about wasting food?
What's about wasting
It's
food?
almost
That's so
always
funny.
I think because I'm not allowed to have it, I'm very my point right now is going to be wasting of food.
Wait, Jen, you were the one who made these balloons?
Yeah, in
No,
high
none
school,
of us were
I've
tiny
never
high
done
school
that.
terrorists there, Jen.
I don't think I've never like done any balloon like prank stuff like that, let alone ketchup and mustard. I feel like that would bother me smell wise. Nothing's the worse than like spilling mustard on your shirt after you eat a hot dog, and then you got to get stuck with that mustard smell on your shirt. I can't. Bothers me.
The worst thing about
I don't like
eating a
that
hot dog
silence.
is-
That was so fucking loud.
she says that interrupting me.
Hey,
Oh, there's a catchphrase. It's a very short exclamated "Hey."
Yeah, hey.
I feel like the worst thing about eating a hot dog is digesting that hot dog.
Mhm.
That's never very pleasant.
What kind of hot dogs
Have you
are
seen
eating?
those?
The Sonic chili hot dog.
Oh well, there you go. Have you
The
seen
foot long.
that? Have you seen that weird video? I don't know if it's on it's online. Different outlets are doing it, but like people will take a corn dog and they'll bite into it, and then they walk around their house like it's sage because the corn dog is steaming with the smell, and they're like
I have seen
they're
that.
like saging
You
their
sent it
house
to me.
with corn dogs.
I've not seen that.
I was like, who started this, and why is it a thing?
Have,
That made me laugh.
Respect, but
have,
like,
have you seen the videos of natural corn dogs?
what does that mean?
no.
Where people just go up to like bull rush and just take a bite out of it, and it's just filled with it's not cotton. It's like dandelions.
The ones you
Cat-
blow and they.
Is it
Yeah,
Oh.
cattails?
dandelions?
Yeah, cattails.
Cattails?
Yes, cattails. Yeah.
Who the fuck is doing this?
There's a lot of
What?
people. Yes, it's like, oh look, it's natural corn dogs. They just take a bite out of it, and they spit out all the fluff. Whatever it is.
Ew.
Yeah, I tried it in
I
Red
don't
Dead
want
once
that in
and I
my
threw
mouth.
up.
That's
Yeah, I threw up as well.
Red Dead taught me I can't do that. I was pretty sure to begin with, but now I'm confirmed. Wow.
TikTok is awful.
You're not wrong.
You know, you
Steven.
say that, but I thoroughly enjoy my feed.
It really depends on what TikTok you're in. You know, are you in alt talk? Are you in straight talk? You know,
I'm in a-
like,
I'm in
Yeah,
a
I
pretty
learned
good
about
one,
that recently.
personally.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
having a real good time in mine. It's like a nice mix of dancing, political, and animals.
yeah.
I do
Mine
like those dance videos.
mine is a lot of like freestyle rapping, music, anime, like, and like comedy videos
A
and
lot
like
of-
cybersecurity stuff.
Recently, it's become food, so you know.
I just watch what
Teasing
people
yourself.
send me, but I'm never
It's-
just on there looking.
Oh,
I'll be honest with you; it's actually quite comforting.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Like the smell of food is actually quite comforting. So like I don't
Okay.
mind it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
weird.
good.
But I have a list of things I'm going to make when I eat again because I have watched them be made several times. So
What's in the
Ooh.
top 5?
okay, I don't know about shepherd's pie because I just watched something about an hour ago where I was like,
mm,
that's gonna
okay,
happen.
Okay.
It looks good. Whenever.
okay, the one
I
thing that
see
I'm
it.
obsessed with right now because I want to know what it tastes like is those like Pillsbury, like biscuits you can buy, and you like open the pop,
Pops.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
those things. So you take these biscuits, and you pull them apart. So what would have been one full biscuit is now essentially 2 biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
And you flatten out the dough, and you put the dough in a
dish,
like a muffin tin where it's got the holes, right?
Yeah.
So you put that in, you crack an egg, you put an egg in there, put some cheese, you put some bacon, some everything spice bagel, put the other side of that biscuit on top of it, and then you cook the biscuit in the oven for like 20 minutes, and the egg cooks in the biscuit, and then you have like an egg biscuit.
It's like a weird.
It looks fucking amazing.
Like a weird eggy in a basket.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
it looked
American
real good.
version.
It looked real good. I was like, all right, that's happening.
All right, I think I might.
I've been having a craving for anything chicken and a rack of lamb.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I might end up making a TikTok channel in the Discord.
But then what will Leland send me at 1 a.m.?
I will still send you things at 1 a.m.
Leland doesn't go on the Discord.
No.
I do too. I go on. I just don't know what to say because everything has already been said. There's not much I can like contribute.
But if we like dedicate a channel like that to him, then like I feel the our texts will become so silent. If it's not that girl that he's constantly sending me TikToks of, then what do we have to talk about?
Don't you dare talk about my queen like that. I send her the Jordan too sometimes.
Yeah, she's great.
She is great. She's real funny.
I send Steph things of people falling because I know she enjoys that stuff. So
yeah. It's funny because I don't realize you've sent it to Jordan sometimes. So because it's funny, I'll be like, look what Leland sent me. And then he was like, yeah, he sent me it too. And I'll be like, oh, okay. We can laugh together.
I don't know what's because on Instagram, you can't send like, there's not like a group function on Instagram. As far as I know. Oh, there is.
Yeah, we can make like if we wanted to, if it was necessary, we could make but... an LoRC messenger group just so it's easy to send. And it'll just be there.
Why are you getting so close to the camera? Why are you being weird?
I'm trying to get Domino to chill out and sit in my lap.
No.
He seems to insist on just wanting to walk back and forth.
Cutie.
Steph, did anything happen this week in your world that's worth talking about so we can stop talking about social media apps?
Did anything happen? No. Video games? That was basically it.
I thought you went to the dog park or something.
Oh, we went to...
Why are you going to parks?
We went to Dog Beach.
Steph goes all the places all the time. She don't care.
The car in your neighborhood.
Oh, okay. So me and Jordan... I don't know. I don't know. But, okay, so... I think it was Friday or Saturday.
Friday.
Okay, Friday. I was on Discord with Jordan and we were playing Red Dead. And then out of nowhere I hear this huge fucking crash. Like just a huge crash. And my roommates had came back with food, so I just took it as like maybe something fell. Cuz I also have my headphones in, so I heard it. But it was just like, it was kind of muffled, but it was loud enough that I can hear it. So I was just like, okay, what the fuck is that? And then I hear my roommates run out the front door. And I was just like, the fuck? So I look outside my window and I just see this big, huge Escalade just backing the fuck up. And it's just going, turning. And I was just like, oh shit, he hit our neighbor's car. And then I was just like, okay, he's just going to pull over. And he doesn't. This fool just fucking drove. And he drives onto the sidewalk or like near our neighbor's house, like the neighbor in front of us house. And he goes onto the sidewalk, smashes back onto the asphalt. and just like he's dragging, like clearly because he was going down our hill, and a lot of people speed going down our hill. Whatever happened, I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, he lost control and smashed into the back rear end of a car that was parked on the sidewalk, or on the side. And because of the force of smashing into it, that car smashed the back of the car in front of it. So, like I said, this guy backs out, and he just, I thought he was going to pull over, and he didn't. And he just kept going, and that shit just kept dragging. And then Jordan goes, I'm going to call you on Discord. Just go outside. So I ran outside. Mind you, I took an edible. So I'm also just kind of trying to process everything, right? So I go outside. All our fucking neighbors come out. Everyone's on the street. And they're just like, what the fuck happened? This dude just crashed into our fucking car. And then one of them just starts driving. One of them just starts running off to the end of the neighborhood to go to where the main street is. And then, like, you could still hear the car in the distance just...
He's not getting very
just,
far.
Like, fucking turning. And I was just like, first of all, your front is fucked up. You're dragging. I'm pretty sure there was sparks because you could see, like, the light of whatever was being dragged. And I'm just like, where do you think you were going to go? Yeah, I was just like, where do you think you were going to fucking go? Because you smashed the whole front of your car. Like, clearly someone's gonna see that you've just been driving with this. Like, that's just like, you know. So anyways, neighbors come. There's like 6 or 7 cop cars outside. They're just trying to like figure out what the hell happened. Anyways, the next morning, like, I went outside and I looked at the car, and of course the back is smashed. And then you can see the tire marks on the street. So he already started braking before he hit the car. So it wasn't one of those moments where like he looked down and then like hit the car going down. But the tire marks were like over the neighbor's sidewalk and onto the ground, to the point that, yeah, he shattered the asphalt when he got off the sidewalk, because there was just crumbled asphalt like on the street. And I was like, holy crap. And you could see the dragging marks all the way to the stoplight. So me and my roommates, we were just like, hey, let's go follow the tracks and see where it ended. And it ended like maybe a block or 2 up the street, but it like turned and it stopped. Anyways, when we found out later on, we talked to our neighbor, and he said that he totally got caught. But
good.
It's just one of those moments where it's just like, dude, you fucked up. Like, where did you think this is gonna go? How far did you really think you were gonna get? Like,
he's either drunk, he's got warrants. I mean, we're in San Diego. He may be illegal. The fact that he kept going, he did not want to talk to cops. He did not want anybody to find him. Something bad would happen to him if any of those things happened.
Yeah,
like I said,
my guess
so
was
bad.
he was drunk. That's my guess.
I mean, depending on the day or the time of day.
Actually, no, I think it was Saturday night.
Maybe he was just stupid.
Also that, yeah.
Possibly also that, audacity to just leave. Like, oh, I don't know. At that point, if I hit that car, shit, what can I do? I fucked up. You pull over, you take it.
From the sound of it, like, airbags probably went off.
Yeah.
Depending. I won't get into it.
That car's totaled for sure. Like, they're not fixing that shit. That's done.
Oh, the one that got hit?
Yeah, the one that got hit, that car's totaled for sure. Like, they're just gonna...
Taking it on both ends like that? Yeah, it's
right. Yeah, they're...
Giggity.
Fucking awful. It was wild.
Damn.
Sunday, went to the dog park. They had like a Synergy kombucha van.
Kombucha.
Have you ever seen that? Kombucha? Okay, that's what it is. Kombucha. That brand, Synergy. They were giving out a bunch of bottles as testers. So I got one. And it was like gingerberry. It's fine to drink, but I just don't like the idea or the feeling of like apple cider vinegar burps. Because it's sucks.
Fair. I don't think anybody looks forward to that.
Yeah. And I mean, essentially, because it's fermented, doesn't that mean there's alcohol in there? Or it's essentially alcohol? Because
it has some alcohol content to it. It's very little.
Okay. Because I was like, there's no way I'm buzzed off this. There's no way that I feel...
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, for most people...
you, Steph.
Yeah. I mean, you probably had an edible at the time, so...
Hey, excuse me, I drank it on the way home, and it was,
Steph, remember that time you got drunk off the neck of a Bud Light Platinum?
This is true. This is 100% true.
I'm more confused. Like Ramon said, so during a pandemic, you voluntarily took something from a free van in a park?
I mean, I don't know. It seemed legit. I've seen that brand.
Nope. There's nothing you're going to say that's going to turn me around on this.
Yo, free shit's free shit.
Free shit.
It's true.
Yeah, free COVID.
Yeah.
Take it home, wash it, then drink it.
I saw that there was actually a tent over there that had wait, it shocked me to hear that my very, very Mormon mother-in-law loves
Why are you mumbling while you're reading it?
Because I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. God.
We're still doing the podcast.
Right. Yeah. You can read it yourself. I was just trying to read it.
Yeah, it's just the fact that we're on a podcast and you read it loud enough for us to hear, but low enough.
You stopped your conversation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I was reading it correctly.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a non sequitur.
I still don't know what that means.
Oh, shit.
God. But it was a fun weekend. I played video games and shit. Ate stuff.
Show. We played WoW for a little bit.
Oof.
Okay, I made my... Oh, yeah, we did.
Soap.
This is true.
We did.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I already forgot my panda's name.
Mark the date now so we can document our, like, very possible slow and then sudden descent into just complete WoW addiction.
But we have
Jen, you'll play WoW
soon.
You'll play WoW soon.
I swear to God, if you guys start ditching me to go fucking WoW, I'm gonna be so
No.
We have Red Dead to offset
we'll pick
WoW.
another
It's
day
fine.
to stream WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, I can't do it, so it's gonna be a FOMO thing for me.
We'll always have our Red Dead and Broforce.
Here's the thing.
Oh, that's so
I legitimately had the thought, like, Wednesday, I don't do anything on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is my day off. You know, I don't work on anything for this podcast or my streams or anything. I'm like, I can just play WoW on Wednesdays. WoW Wednesday. It's just right there.
Wednesday WoW days.
Hashtag WoW Wednesday.
I like that.
But then who else is available? Like, I mean, unless you're just playing for yourself.
I mean, I've primarily played WoW by myself. That's why I'm kind of excited to play with friends.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We'll figure out a stream day. We'll figure out a stream day for Warcraft. Yeah. I was thinking about it earlier, but now is not the time.
All right, I have the game up if you're ready.
Oh, good. Me too. Chat, first number between 1 and 48 will be our topic for the rest of the podcast, or at least as long as we last talking about it. Feels like a very ranty night.
Oh, no, not 37.
In a row?
Oh.
You want to read it, Leland?
Yeah. This is the topic. This question I've been dreading doing for some reason. I don't know
wrote this question?
Steph.
I did?
Yes. Well, you'll see why in a minute. Coffee. Do you like coffee? How many cups do you usually drink a day? How do you take your coffee? Where do you usually get your coffee? What kind of coffee do you usually order at a cafe? How often do you go to that cafe?
Is this a goddamn paragraph?
So,
she wrote.
Were you on coffee when you wrote this?
So, like, I found a list where it was just like the best conversation starters. I just started copying.
She wrote them
questions.
all.
I don't drink coffee, and here's why.
I'm a fan of iced coffee. I'm a fan of iced coffee.
Okay.
I can't drink like black coffee.
I like black coffee.
Black coffee is way too much to me. It's
what really, Steph?
Like I need some.
You're gonna say that in February?
Oh, I swear to God, every time I say something, there's always something. Somehow, it's offensive. Always something. Jesus Christ. God.
I don't like coffee.
I can't drink it anymore.
I'll do a coffee Slurpee, but that's the only form I can take that. Otherwise,
like a frappuccino?
Yeah. Otherwise, way too bitter.
Yeah. See, I'm
not.
not.
Hold on, Jordan. Yeah. Wait. You're a goddamn adult. Don't say coffee Slurpee.
Well, I'm sorry. Is frappuccino a more suitable, more adult word to use?
No, they're both stupid, but one of them makes you sound like a redneck. Don't do that.
Ramon
Slurpee
laughed
is
so
kind of
hard
funny.
he broke his phone case.
I'm so sorry.
Just because you East County don't mean you need to act East County.
Listen, I'm not having any hillbilly daiquiris. I'm just having my coffee in a Slurpee form.
I just like.
Yeah,
I used to hate the taste of coffee, but I do like it. But I like mine sweet.
Yeah.
You don't like the taste of coffee then. You like the sugar.
You like the sugar, yeah.
I like the caffeine that comes with it, but I only want to taste the sugar.
As someone that can no longer drink coffee due to medical reasons, let me just tell you, I miss it every fucking day, every fucking minute of the hour. Like I smell it and I get excited for the rush that I no longer can enjoy. I drink herbal tea.
Oh, I love herb tea.
It's exciting.
I'm into tea. Yeah, I'm a tea guy.
I like tea. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But when it gets to the herbal teas, you're limited because there's no caffeine in it. Mm. But this month's tea is I found this real nice lavender rose that's been real nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, tea don't fuck me up like coffee does. So, like, tea is much more recreational.
Oh. I've had that. What is it? That English breakfast tea.
Oh my God, it's so great.
That thing made me super wired. I was too much. It was way too much.
But see, Anthony, you're supposed to add honey and milk, and you dip a cookie in it. You know, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Listen, most of my tea goes into my my to-go cup, and that's how it is served to me, through a tiny hole in the top.
So she's
like
gross.
I like tea.
Don't say stuff like that to me. That's offensive.
You don't like it? The tiny hole at the top? Sometimes you got to tongue it a little bit. No,
that's a shirt. Sometimes you have to tongue it a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Do we want to do a pick your poison or another question? Because this one went nowhere because Steph's the only coffee drinker.
It's early. It's early. Let's do another question.
Okay.
Next number that doesn't come from Demonico. You had your chance. Will be the next topic. Damn. 1 through 47. Hey, he had his shot.
Number. We're waiting.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of coffee, guys. I'm just see, here's the funny thing, because I really enjoy like dark beers. And
like stouts.
Yes, I like stouts a lot. And
that's like black coffee.
Yes, stouts are not that far off from black coffee. So when I drink coffee, it's black coffee. But otherwise, I'd rather just drink beer because I get drunk instead of wired, you know? So
I mean, depends on the time of day.
All right.
No, doesn't.
Number 13.
Lucky number 13.
Best movie / TV show to watch when you're feeling down to make you feel better.
Oh, man.
Community. And this is why. Community is a show that means a lot to me. Because, like, when Community first debuted, I was in community college. And that's actually when is in the same class where I met Shane. Like we were talking about Community every Thursday, Friday, because it came out on Thursdays. And yeah, that show is fantastic. I love that show so much.
Oh, it's so good, Jen.
It is one of the greatest shows.
Yeah.
See, this is why I didn't know how to answer it, because Community also is one of the ones is my go-to, but
How I Met Your Mother.
It can go two ways.
And...
It could be super happy, or I could get really in my feels and cry. It's one of the two. It's one of the two.
It's the writing of Dan Harmon.
Yeah, my go-tos would probably be Community or How I Met Your Mother, because I still really enjoy that show.
Ugh, that last season though.
It's been a while. I might redo it all.
Ugh.
I've seen, I mean, maybe collectively 20 episodes tops. That's probably a generous estimate. I didn't hate it. I just appointment television I've not been good at for well over a decade.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't catch me enough to like even get me to want to go back and figure out what I'm missing.
No. Yeah. No. How I Met Your Mother is great. That makes me cry too.
I found that show to be nothing but like sexual predators.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Barney Stinson. Barney Stinson is a sexual predator. Yeah.
Oh,
really
yeah. Yeah.
He's a terrible character.
I kind of felt the writing on that show was a little up its own ass.
Yeah, it was like we're New York writers. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't want to like try and dissuade you, Steph. I'm glad
you're not.
Like it.
Still one of my favorite shows.
Good.
Like the thing that How I Met Your Mother does the best is the callbacks. They have so many callbacks stacked between seasons. They're really good at that.
So
my go-to comfort television is Futurama. I am currently on what has got to be either my fourth, maybe fifth rewatch all the way through. And it's still funny to me. Like I still occasionally kind of catch a new joke that I missed before. It just never stops being entertaining. Yes, Jordan.
Yes, Jordan.
Stephanie Agnes, you need to watch Futurama.
I don't watch cartoons a lot.
She hates them, remember?
I've seen... I know I said it wrong last time. I kept saying Blender's Big Score, but it's Bender's Big Score.
You know what? We tried to watch that specific one a couple nights, or a couple... we tried watching it recently, and I like the premise, but I never can stay awake through it. Like, I don't know why.
Bender's Big Score, it feels too long.
Yeah. Oh,
Thanks, wait, no. Scott. I am a cartoon.
Is that the D&D one?
No, that's Bender's Game.
No.
That's the one I can't make it through, and everything in it is stuff I like, and I fall asleep. It's like it's so boring for some reason. I don't know. I can't explain it.
That one's not as good. Like I'll just be honest.
No,
I will totally point out like when that show is not good. It is most often pretty great, but especially those last couple movies that they put out. Bender's Big Score is okay, but still doesn't hold up to anything else.
It's the best one of the four.
Yeah, but the show does have, I think, the best finale of maybe any television ever.
It does. Yeah. The finale
hands down the greatest show is that time machine episode where they have to go full circle and come back around, because you get that really fun song, the in the year 2025,000. I love that, and I think that show's great.
Yeah, and the show is super smart too.
Oh yeah.
It's got moments of real genius in its like use of sci-fi, and just kind of like Demonico said in the chat, like there's math jokes in there. There's jokes for just people who may not be educated enough to get the joke.
You know what show that does not live up to Futurama at all?
The new one he's doing? Yeah. I wanted it to be good. Disenchanted?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, like
I wanted it to be so good.
I made it like 4 episodes.
I never watched it.
I've watched the entire thing so far.
So have I.
Season 3 is better, but it still has the same problems where it's just like, we don't know what this show is.
Yeah, it's not good. It was real, and they pimped that thing out hard at Comic-Con.
Yeah, Comic-Con. That's why I was like
we walked through a castle.
Yeah.
Yes. I took pictures of that, and I was just like, oh, I wonder what this is gonna be, and I never.
No.
Like I really wanted it to kind of lampoon and satire fantasy like Futurama does science fiction, and it just does not.
It doesn't at all.
I can't tell if it's not trying or if it's doing badly.
Oh.
It's done badly. It's for sure done badly.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of episodes where it seems like they're trying to say something. It's like, but they just never stick the landing at all.
Yeah, they try and be clever, but someone in there is not playing D&D, and it shows.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My other comfort show is the greatest show on TV, NCIS. It's because it's a great show. It's fantastic.
Because every episode is the same, so it just lulls you into that kind of complacent.
Exactly, I know exactly what to
purgatory.
expect.
But sometimes, Anthony, it's not the same, and that's why you come back.
That's true. You have the episodes where Gibbs goes, grab your gear, and then there's an episode where he doesn't do it. It's like, oh, what's going on? Where's Gibbs at?
He doesn't grab his gear?
Yeah, he doesn't grab his gear sometimes.
And sometimes he plays by the rules.
Well, no, he usually plays by the rules. There's just one big time where he doesn't at all. And it's a whole season-wide arc, and then they end it in like 2 episodes.
I haven't even watched that.
Is there a movie that any of you would just kind of put on to for the same kind of short-term resolution?
RoboCop.
Clue.
RoboCop. Didn't see that one coming.
Is it the dirty version that you made us watch where they shoot all the dicks, or are you actually talking the real one?
I know I've done this, but I can't think of what it is.
Both.
Jordan, tell people how to find that, because everyone should see the fan created version.
Yes. Here's the thing, guys. Watch
New Girl. That's one of the shows that I would rewatch.
New Girl is also a very good show. So there is a fan-made remake of RoboCop called Our RoboCop Remake. And there's one scene in particular that's my favorite scene of this entire remake, because you could tell they put the most budget into this one scene. The suit looks great.
Yeah.
The special effects look fantastic. I believe it's scene 23, and you could find it on Vimeo. It's great.
I haven't laughed that hard, and I haven't seen that many dicks in a long time. So
I mean, weeks.
I feel like this has been brought up every time RoboCop gets brought up, and then I'm like, which one is that again? And then I know exactly what it is.
Sorry,
once
it's scene 27.
Once you've
seen
it,
yeah.
Once you've seen that it is forever tied to RoboCop, no matter what.
It's a
That's why I knew exactly where Jordan was going for before he even said it. I was like, he has a favorite scene. I know what this is.
But even without that scene, RoboCop to me still holds up. It's still a very, very near perfect movie, because it's a perfect satire of action movies.
Yeah.
A long time since I've watched it. Maybe I should give it a new watch.
I watched it in October.
As an adult, it's definitely different, Anthony.
It is.
Yeah.
Because at least, like, as an adult, I can pay attention more now that, this is satirizing the hyper violence of 80s action movies. That's what that movie is. Yeah. And I love it for it.
I mean, still seems kind of like a weird choice for like comfort film, but
I know I have.
I can always go back to scene 27. It's like that or Snatch. I love those 2 movies.
Really?
Yeah.
It just seems like it's like weird choices for something to like put on when you're kind of feeling sick and you just kind of want something to like wash over you.
I see the heroes go through a bunch of shit, but they come through it at the end and win.
Most movies.
Yeah, but those 2 movies are great.
They're not great.
Yeah.
Because of the Germans.
Because it's the Germans.
Because of the Germans, yeah.
Mine would definitely be Back to the Future. Any of them, all of them.
Okay.
It has always been very close to my heart. I can always watch those and always be engaged with it and always enjoy it.
Yeah, let's see. Scott says his comfort shows are home movies, the catering show, and
Fun one.
Kids in the Hall. All right.
Kids in the Hall is good.
Yeah.
Jordan hasn't seen the Goonies.
No, I have not.
What?
I've not seen the Goonies.
Yeah, he's never watched the Goonies.
I think this has come up before, but it still shocks me.
It was the same as how Jordan never watched The Fifth Element until just recently.
Yes, and I live tweeted it. It was great. It's a good movie. Ramon says his comfort movies are Jurassic Park and Rogue One.
I mean, when I want to feel empowered, Rogue One. You know, nothing beats watching a bunch of people die.
Oh, that Vader scene.
Robocop. RoboCop's got a bigger kill count than Rogue One.
It's true.
That's fair. The Vader scene really does make up for a lot of stuff in that movie.
Oh, come on, that movie's
What's it got
great.
to make up for?
It's the best Star Wars movie.
That whole scene can be removed, and that movie is still great.
It's true.
I think people put too much hype on that one scene.
But it does deserve a lot of hype.
It's cool. It's cool, but it's not the movie, and people kind of talk about it like it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just want the rest of the movie to get credit too.
I mean, that's fair. When they had to actually force it in later in reshoots because the movie was not tracking well without it, I get it.
Still cut it out of the current version. I'm still happy.
If you want to kill count and pointless violence, John Wick is good for that. Absolutely, John Wick is fantastic. The entire series.
Yeah, I always skip to past the first 10, 15
After the first
minutes.
Oh,
I'm great.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was like, oh god, yeah.
There is nothing more devastating than watching that happen. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it because I'll start crying. So let's just move on.
Watching John Wick makes me want to play Max Payne 3 every single time I watch any of those movies. Because it's the closest game I know to John Wick.
I'm trying to
I
think
haven't seen 2 and 3 yet. Are they as good as the first one? Or are they just kind of like, hey, this is more of the same?
It's more of the same, but with a lot more world building, especially in 3. Especially in 3.
Cool. I mean, my favorite actress of all time was in part 3, so I ran to the theater.
Halle Berry.
I'm trying to think, like, John Wick, I feel kind of can fall into that same category for the specific reason that, like, at any point in John Wick, you can kind of jump into it. Like, it seems like a movie that, like, it would never properly play on television, but, like, yeah, but if it was on, you could just jump in it at any point. The movie, like, each scene is so well done. And the concept of the movie is so simple that it's a movie that you can just turn your brain off and observe.
I mean, my favorite part of that movie is when he's on the phone with somebody, he's just like, why'd you go after my son or whatever? And he's just like, do you know whose car he stole? He's like, no. And they tell him and he goes,
it's John Wick.
Oh. He just goes, oh.
No, yeah.
I was like, well, that really does set up a lot.
Everyone knows. I remember that part.
It's kind
Beyond No Dick fucking steals the car.
It was John Wick. Oh, that's a running thing through all 3 movies.
Yeah.
There's that, and I think after everyone was just kind of like, damn, you fucked up. Why'd you do that?
Although the
reaction is like that.
The best line to me is in John Wick 2, where whoever the main guy is for whoever the main hotel is in the Vatican.
Ian McShane.
Oh.
Well, it's Ian McShane's counterpart in the Vatican, and he welcomes John. He's like, "Oh, welcome, John. I just have one question for you. Are you here for the Pope?" And John goes, "No." He's like, "Okay, cool. Come on over." Like, it's such a funny scene.
I do really appreciate in the Wick movies how it's at least the first time that I can remember, or at the very least, it had been so prominent where everyone is pretty scared of him. Yeah. Usually your badass protagonist, everyone's like, oh, fuck him. He's a little piece of shit. Like, I'll watch me take him. Everyone's just like, fuck, I don't want to do this, but I have to.
Yeah.
What do they call him?
Is
Baba
Yaga.
Palicki in the second
What
one?
is it? The Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
What'd you say, Leland?
Is Adrian Palicki in the second one?
No, she's in the first one.
Really?
Yes,
Oh.
that's the
I don't
first
know
one.
who that is.
She is the one that tries to kill John inside the hotel.
Oh, that's a big no-no. I remember that.
Yeah. And she
Ian
kills
McShane's so good.
and she kills that one dude who was in The Wire, and I love him. I forgot his name though. Not Lance
Omar.
Reddick. No,
Michael K. Williams?
No, Michael K. Williams is not in that movie at all.
Oh.
I've never seen The Wire.
I only know two people from The Wire: Michael K. Williams and Dominic West. And if it wasn't those two, then
Oh God, The Wire is so good.
Still need to watch it.
It's
I
on
have not
HBO
watched
Max.
that.
You don't have Netflix, Steph. Watch The Wire.
No, I got Netflix again on Friday.
God damn it.
It's really stupid with Netflix. If you want to switch your bill date, you got to cancel it and wait till the day you want it and then sign up with them again. So
That does
like
seem dumb.
for it to get for it to be lined up with my other paycheck, I had to wait until the 5th to restart it, so it's always due on the 5th. Yeah, so I didn't have Netflix for a little bit, but you know, I've been watching my documentaries again, so it's great.
Really, Steph? What documentaries did you watch?
I realized I never finished the Night Stalker, and I'm on episode 3.
Ooh,
That's a good
so
good series. Yeah.
my God.
Like, to be honest, I was just really confused because in the time frame, that was so many people
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he killed,
That's
and I was just like,
that's what
I've never heard of this ever.
that's what a disorganized serial killer looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of, like, not once. Like, I was talking to Marlon about it, and Marlon was like, I remember, like, my parents telling me about it, and I was like, I didn't know shit about this. My dad shielded me from any chaos of, like, murder
Everything.
or anything like
You
that in
didn't
cartoons.
Steph,
That
what
I
year
just
were-
never-
Wait, hold on. Steph, what year were you born?
1989.
Yeah, he was way done before you came around. You didn't need to
Yeah.
worry about it.
Also,
Me and
Oh,
Anthony,
okay.
on the other hand, we were alive. Not that we remember any of it, but we were still alive.
oh, I'm looking forward to the Cecil Hotel documentary.
Fuck yes,
Oh my
bitch!
God.
The hell?
Oh my
I don't
God.
even know what
Wait.
that's
Fucked up
about.
place is that?
So okay, the main reason why most people nowadays know about the Cecil Hotel in LA,
Oh.
is because of the disappearance of Elisa Lam.
that little Canadian girl.
Yeah. So and all and the
Is
only
this the elevator?
yes the only
Yes.
Okay.
the only thing we have of her is her like acting weird going into an elevator. That's the only
Yeah.
footage there is of her, and then she was just found in the water tank at the top of the hotel.
It's a crazy fucking story.
yeah. It's
But
it's
the
insane.
history of the hotel is even more fucked
Yeah.
up.
Oh
than
yeah,
just
it's
that.
a
So,
murder
yeah.
hotel. It's a murder hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it?
I'll-
Richard
I
Ramirez?
have to be right back.
He stayed there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got some history there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's.
I didn't know that.
Anthony, what's a calming movie for you to enjoy?
Back to the Future.
You said
Another
that, my
one.
bad.
Another one though. Always makes me feel good. Like it is just strong nostalgia. Is the old animated Transformers movie? That
Sure.
one.
Oh.
Another one just like really lives in my heart.
See, I don't have a show that. Well, yeah, there's some shows that I go to, but I more or less, if I'm feeling crappy, I go to I honestly just put like Dave Chappelle stand-ups. I've gone through them so many times, and I still laugh as hard
Yeah, I mean,
at them. Those are like my go-tos.
Dave Chappelle's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or sometimes I go back to Donald Glover's Weirdo because that's still on Netflix.
Yeah.
That
So
was.
I
That's,
still watch that like a
Yeah.
few times. I'll
that's
have
like a
that in the
perfect stand-up
background
set.
and then
Yeah.
sit down and just pay whatever I was doing. Like I needed background noise. I just don't even do that. I just sit and I watch. My full attention is just on that. But yeah, I like stand-ups. Stand-ups. There's that one that you guys. Who's the dude that we met when we were walking at
Schwartz
Comic-Con?
and Middleditch.
Yes, that one's still really good. I've watched that
Well,
again.
Middleditch and Schwartz, yeah.
Yeah.
I
watched that
really
stand-up
enjoy. I
again.
really enjoy.
That
I
one's
hope
really
they do.
good.
I hope they get to do another improv show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was bummed. That was only 3 episodes. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good 3
So
episodes,
good.
but
It's really
but-
good.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
enjoyed
I'll
that
put
very
on.
much.
I like Beetlejuice. That's one I enjoy. That'll.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Or I'll just put on American Dad. That's my go-to animated. Yeah.
I don't.
That like you, the Anthony. I think I've rewatched that like as many times as you've watched Futurama.
Yeah.
I need to answer the topic now. What topic?
Of your comfort shows.
Yeah, you just did.
Yeah.
Did I do? Okay. I'm so confused.
Oh, you're fine.
That's okay. That's okay, because that's a good time. It tells us that it is time to wrap up and start exiting the podcast. Steph, can you please direct us to the exits?
If you would like to follow us on our social medias, where would that be, Leland?
What?
Where would the social if someone would like to add us on social media, where would they add us on?
According to my paperwork, you can go to Facebook and Twitter and the Instagram and the TikTok and the other ones.
What are we streaming on?
Twitch.
There you go.
Discord. I was like
You can sign up for our Discord.
That's you.
Discord,
Yeah. Reach out to us at any of those social medias that Leland mentioned, and we'll send you the link. Get you on this Discord.
No, if I was sounding like Janine, I would sound like this. So Janine will come in.
I just had a flashback.
If someone would like to
ask about our waiting
us,
pools,
Anthony, where would they reach us at?
Emailing us is super simple. It is that LORCpodcast@gmail.com.
Okay, that's really nice. Thank you for that. Jordan, if people would like to reach out to you on your social medias, where would they reach you?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Follow me on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear, where I stream stuff sometimes. Who knows? I don't know. Just follow me, then you'll know whenever I go live.
Damn.
Hit them notifications. Turn the notifications on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, smash that bell icon. Isn't that what they say?
Ring that bell.
They usually say smash. Oh no, they say smash that like button.
Yeah, smash that like button. Yeah.
Like the 70s disco song?
Ring my bell.
Oh, okay.
Ring
my bell. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know the actual theme of that. Leland, if someone would like to reach out to you, where would they reach you?
You can find me on the Instagram and Facebook at Leland Pierce Art. I do art now. This month, I'm trying to do a Black History Month thing. I have like 5 done, but I haven't posted any of them yet because I want more. And I had forgotten how many there actually were. And I got a list last night from Anthony and Sarah at D&D night, a list that was so large that it would take up 4 Black History Months to complete. So that's not happening.
Well, it shouldn't be contained to just 1 month. It should be all year round. So
you are 100% correct, but unfortunately, I have already big plans for March, and I had already pre-started that. So this little thing in the middle is just kind of like a little, oh yeah, I'll draw Storm today. Yeah.
I'm gonna go next because you usually end off with something. So
yeah, he says so dirty.
Yeah. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and Twitch. I post stuff. I'm not too up anymore. You can find me at Stephanoids, STPE8. Why can't I spell right now? STEPHUHNOIDS.
Did you just read
Dude,
that?
I just like had the hugest brain fart. I was like, what was I even talking about?
have you had an edible?
No, not at all.
Well, that's the problem.
With Steph's black background, she looks like she's in a documentary about a serious subject.
It's true.
It's not so serious when you see my shirt.
Steph, that's just a boob shot.
Oh, dang it. It says, let me smang it.
The views are going up. The views are going up.
Jordan,
No.
where can they? Did we already do Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Now it's Anthony. Anthony, where can they reach you at?
Take us out, buddy.
And if you want to make a sexy comfort video with me, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
That could have been
Does
better.
that comfort us?
I mean,
Or
did
does
we
that
talk
comfort
about,
you?
Did we
Video.
talk about comforting at all this episode?
Comfort video. The comfort television and fucking movies that we were just talking about for the last 20 minutes.
I guess I just didn't see it.
Oh.
I don't know. I was expecting you to make something like, if you want to be the cream in my coffee or something dirty like that. I don't know.
Oh, actually, that would have
You're
been better.
so good.
That would have been better. That
Leland.
would have been
You
better.
should do this too.
No, I'm good. I don't step on his dick. We're good.
Yeah. And if you want me to cream in your coffee, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Twitter and Instagram.
God.
I
Let's
don't
take the
think
second
I
one.
said it like that.
No? I thought that's what you said. That's not what you said?
I don't know now.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
Leland, why would you do this? Because I have nothing else going on.
Hey, it's Black History
Love
Month.
it. Wait, were we supposed to stop?
Steph,
No,
you didn't
we're not
close out
done
the
yet,
show
Steph.
yet.
You gotta say goodbye.
Oh yeah, okay. Bye.
Oh my God.
So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are...
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
Oh, I'm Steph. I thought I was like, did you go first?
She was talking, so she didn't know what was happening.
No.
She didn't
I
hear it.
didn't know what was happening.
And we'll see you
I'm
next
so
week.
nervous and embarrassed, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Can I stop now? I don't know what happened.
Just
I
the
just
longest pause.
I just fucking lost it. Hold on. Export 198.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. LoRC
And now the LoRC After Dark starts.
198.
I need to. Steph is definitely uneditable.
No. I thought about taking one, but oh no. I couldn't do it because you would not be able to get anything like out of me except laughing or giggling or like I was on chat the other day. I couldn't even talk to Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I was trying to tell you too.
Like apparently I said something weird, and you were trying your hardest to
To repeat it to you, and I could not for the life of me. I just kept going. I couldn't do it. It was so bad, and I forgot what it was. I really forgot what it was.
Oh yeah, BT Dubs. I created 2 new channels in the Discord. One is called Red Dead Rediscussion. The other is Wrestling Mania. I made a new category called Focus Chat, and that's where all that stuff, because it's focused on those specific topics.
Oh, there you go.
Basically, I'm just making new channels whenever a need arises. Like whenever we know is that, all right, there's a lot of chatter about this one thing. Let's just make a thing for it. So it doesn't
That's fair.
so it doesn't clog up like the other feeds.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And also,
There's
Baron's
so many
chat.
to choose from.
Jesus Christ, that WrestleMania is already kicking off.
It's Wrestling Mania, so we're not copyrighted.
Oh, Wrestling Mania.
It's a not copyrighted version. Not that we get in trouble, but you know. I thought it'd be
I
funny.
don't
No.
know. You know, McMahon want his money.
He'd have to know we exist first, and that's not happening.
That's
true.
true. We are nothing but flies to him.
Like the buzzing flies.
WrestleMania.
That's a solid one.
Yeah, that does work too. Yeah.
I was real fucking dull when I was thinking about, hey, we should probably have a wrestling channel. I'm like, I guess we'll call it like Squared Circle or something. I'm like, now I realize how just fucking basic that is.
That's the Reddit.
Square circle.
Squared
I don't
Circle.
get that.
I don't
That's
get
what they
it.
call the ring.
Yeah.
The squared circle. It's
Why?
pretty common.
But it's not a circle.
Hillary Duff says that in one of her songs.
Hillary Duff is a wrestling fan. Because the ring is squared.
Right, it's a square.
Mm-hmm. But people used to fight in like pits in like a circle.
On that show?
No.
Then there's no reason to mention it.
I don't know how to argue with you about a thing that exists that you seem to deny.
I'm not denying it. I just think
DeMonico,
it's stupid.
Because the ring because usually a ring is a circle.
No, I understand.
But then the circle goes into the square.
I mean, I've gone on that journey many times to throw that ring in the mountain. I get it. I'm just saying I don't like it.
It's a circle, it has no end to it.
Like a boxing ring, but it's a square.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because you're not around.
No, you're right. I'm not around.
That kind of blew my mind a little when I found out be there or be square is square because you won't be around.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
The saying be there or be square?
Yeah.
Because if you're not there,
because if you're square, you're not around.
Someone said that to me in like middle school.
It was still far too outdated for anyone to say that, even when you're in middle school.
Well, I was today year old when that was.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear about the L7?
The band?
No.
Oh, then I don't know.
L7 square.
Oh, that's like when someone says, "Hey, you want to join the Pen 15 club? Let me just write it on you," and then it says penis, and then you're like, "Hey."
It's just like that. Or
when your friend goes, "Oh, you like this pen I got? Oh yeah, I just got from penisland.com. Go there, have a great time."
Yeah. That's like the people who tell you what, and then right before you answer, they go ever.
Steph, that's just
you. They go,
that's
who?
you.
And then you say what, and then they go cares, and then they just cut you off. It's happened to me a lot. Or the people who go, "What you eating under there? Underwear? You're eating underwear."
Oh, Steph, look at chat.
Too.
I like that Steph or Jen brought up that word.
No.
Wait, what was it, Steph?
A bofa?
You never heard about bofa?
Uh-uh.
Bofa D's nuts?
Oh. Yeah, no. Never heard of that.
No, you have heard of it because I vividly remember when I found out about it, I asked Jordan and we stood outside Anthony's apartment and did it for like 20 minutes and you laughed out loud hysterically the entire time. Jordan had a whole fucking list of different ones he kept bringing up. I couldn't remember any of them.
You ever hear about Ligma?
Oh, I know Updog.
Yes.
Yeah. I know about Updog.
What about Ligma?
What's up, dog? What?
What about Ligma?
Ligma nuts.
Ligma balls, girl.
Oh shit! Sorry, is that the one?
But
I swear it was Ligma nuts.
There's no right answer.
But she knows Updog.
Yeah. Well, because I learned that from my ex's little brother because he goes, "Hey, you want?" He said that he was just like, "You want some up, dog?" And he's like, "What's up, dog?" And he's like, "Sup?" And then he was just like, "Man, go outside." And he was just, it was one of those moments.
Is this like an 11-year-old?
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
That was the in What We Do in the Shadows. Colin Robinson kept trying to do that dog joke, and you know what? That made me just think of that. That's another show. That's a good.
I need to watch that.
Good, feel good show. Is what we do.
I like everyone. Everyone was making Superb Owl memes on Sunday. I was really enjoying.
Superb Owl.
Yeah, when Nandor gets invited to a Super Bowl party, but he reads it Superb Owl.
I got one of those. Yeah.
I don't know that one. What's Scott said?
No, I'm still hung up. What's Segundi?
Oh, Segundi's nuts.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
Wait, Scott would put one in there, and I don't. Dick for what's a dick for? Is that like...
It's for fucking.
Oh, I got it.
What's a butt for? For pooping, silly.
I know there's. What do you call those? Like those sayings? What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know Yeah, I don't know what to search because I'm sure there's a whole fucking list and I don't know what to search for.
I don't. Maybe just like search like Ligma.
No.
Oh, like
and just see if some Reddit has a list of them.
Ligma.
Wait, Scott has an answer.
Oh, he does.
Sentence enhancers.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go punch him.
Munchma.
Cody, where you been, buddy?
Munch.
Two meaning jokes. No, that's not.
See, I want Munchma to be munch my ass, but I don't know if that's going to be necessarily the answer.
No.
Okay.
My Gucci. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know what else to look.
You go to deesnuts.com, Steph.
Is that really what it was?
Yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna fall for this shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I see when I search it.
Tell me exactly what you see when you go to deesnuts.com.
You know, I'm gonna look too, just to see what happens.
I don't. It's two E's, right?
Yes, 2 E's and D's.
2 E's. It didn't take me to anything.
Does someone not own deesnuts.com?
Yeah, no.
What?
Oh, lick my dick, suck my dick. Yeah. There's another one. Ah.
How is deesnuts.com just a single photo of somebody's nasty ass balls?
D's nuts is my favorite joke in Psych.
There's what is it?
That's
Alpha Q.
Yeah.
That's a fun show.
Yeah, because there's that one episode where someone's like, Sean, look at this, and it's just a newspaper. He looks like it goes, D's nuts? It's just a picture of a can of nuts that says D's on it.
I remember
I guess I can save this question for next time.
Let me see. I don't even know what to search for. School joke? No, that's not what I want. Alpha Q?
Had some real moments back there, didn't we, guys?
Yeah, we sure did.
Munchma?
Just write them all out. Munchma, Ligma, Sugundis.
Yeah, no. I can't. Prank words?
Like it's
prank jokes?
Somewhere out there, some sociologist has come up with a word of what to call them.
I'm sure they're like word prank jokes.
Maybe it's an anthropologist.
Is there really an entire subreddit dedicated to this?
There has to be.
r/Ligma.
Yes, this is going to be the remainder 15 minutes of this recording.
Wait, are you still recording?
Stream. No, stream.
Oh, I was like, bitch, my shit's saved.
Spell pot.
Pot.
What do you do at a green light?
I'm not doing this.
You stop.
Yeah, see? Oh, that's okay. I searched.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah,
right.
I searched up funniest verbal pranks and jokes that will have you laughing and groaning. So
I feel this is going to be more groaning than anything else.
Right?
Think.
Say roast 10 times as fast.
Roast. What
do you put in a toaster?
Bread.
Oh, shit. It doesn't work on you!
No, Jordan, did you know that one beforehand?
I did not know what was coming.
Did you just see it like right when she change subjects.
When you change subjects, like, oh, that's what this is.
Yeah.
Fell cup. I remember that one. I was like, I don't understand. ICUP. And someone said, ew! And I was like, oh. It's really bad.
Apparently, we're destroying Jen.
Like
I remember
Ebom's
Ebom's World. I remember that. There was one specific thing. Oh, God. I remember there was a video of Dancing Girl. That thing scared me. And then there was another one that was there was some kind of joke where you would like have to ask a series of numbers and then someone will be able to tell you what your total is after like a few questions. I remember
like
that.
a BuzzFeed article?
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. I just remember
Steph, can you read the second to last thing that Steven wrote?
She's the man now dog?
The second thing before.
How
the
is
one above
Newgrounds, Steph? Was that the one with like the yellow tank or something like that? It was like
Yes,
a
that was
gold or yellow
Newgrounds.
tank.
Yeah.
No,
Newgrounds?
the other thing that Steven said.
Where?
Right above the link.
I
You
see
mean
it.
The thing that says something that shouldn't be said. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
Depending on how you pronounce it.
Nope,
There's a
I
right
think
way and a
there's
wrong way.
Is there?
Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really wondering which one Steph's going to go with.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, and I'm kind of afraid to say it, and I want to record me saying it and then play it back to myself so I can hear it.
Steph,
because
I'm still recording the stream. It's fine. Just say it.
Oh yeah, that's right. The rest of this podcast or this stream still goes up to be consumed
that's
later.
a racist thing.
If you say it wrong,
If you say it, dang it, Ramon.
JP's in gaffs.
What'd you say?
Japes.
Japes, yeah.
Because I don't want to say it.
It's Japes.
Japes.
J.
Steph,
Like-
if you replace the J with a C, what do you have?
Jockus.
No, if you replace the J with a C,
Yeah.
what do you have?
Justice.
Capes.
If you
Capes.
replace,
Oh! I guess I have dyslexia for a second because I thought you said
said I
J,
have
but I was looking at P, and
No.
I was like,
Oh.
Jefferson.
She said I have dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
True. True.
I can't pronounce it.
It's Amazon's newest
I
product.
can't pronounce it.
Yeah, that's that video with
Dyslexia.
Michael B. Jordan, right?
I have dyslexia.
Steph, the first level of Donkey Kong Country is called
Dyslexia.
Jungle Japes. So
Jungle Jake. Dude, I can't talk sometimes. It's horrible. You guys still make fun of me for saying drawers.
Seems within reason.
And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. That's the worst part.
drawers?
Yeah, drawers.
You put a weird emphasis on like
I'm pretty sure it's
R?
how I was brought up. Because
Sure.
I'm sure my parents said it wrong, so I just say what they said.
That's
Dyslexia, play Desperado.
No. She would totally probably still answer because you got the
Yes, the way Steven spelled it is how you say it.
Dyslexia.
No, that's
Dyslexic. Right?
Drawers.
Dyslexic. Drawers.
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 No, it's like you're just doing it on purpose now.
No, it really is drawers.
Steph, what are those
No,
bugs that
it's
turn into
really not.
No, I
butterflies?
know what you're gonna say. It's caterpillar.
No, it's drawers.
This,
No, Jordan was gonna ask me what bug it is, and I have to stop myself and say it's It's caterpillar. Because if not, I'll say caterpillar because I say that all the fucking
putting
time.
R's into words.
Yeah, if she doesn't stop herself, she'll say caterpillar.
Yeah, I'll say caterpillar.
A what?
This won't happen. This will never happen because Steph's gonna live longer than all of us.
It's true.
But just imagine, the unfortunate passing of Steph, and at her wake, somebody rolls out the TV on the AV cart, and there's a video of Steph alive, and it goes for a good 10 minutes where she just fucking blows our minds and explains that this whole time all of this has been a bit that she is committed to 100%, and in this 10 minutes she is so eloquent that we are all just left jaws on the floor.
Oh, does this happen at her funeral?
Oh yeah.
A funeral.
And she ends it with, and ladies and gentlemen, the Holocaust, and just like confetti cannons go off, stealing Jordan's thunder altogether. Now he can't do it.
Yeah. Boo, boo, boo.
It's like, your name isn't even Pollock. What?
Someone at the freaking crowd is just like, boo, that was Jordan's idea.
Yeah, and that's Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan's going to be the only person upset that someone stole that idea.
With the cannons and everything, I'd be so mad.
Yeah. Like from behind the casket, like nobody saw it. It was there.
I don't know. I don't want to get buried or anything, but if I was to have an open casket, I'd want someone to have the balls to just put googly eyes on me and then walk away.
You wouldn't. Okay, see, that's the funny. Okay, that's the thing that we've talked about before, where we were saying like at the Holocaust. To us, we're all fucking dying, but to everyone else, we're disrespecting you somehow. So it's like, if this was your wish and I did that at your funeral, I bet you anything, someone's gonna get pissed off at me.
I feel like
it
would just come down.
You.
It would just come down to like his parents being upset, but like everyone else like already knows, like they've been waiting for this.
Yes, see? I just like
his parents are real mad though.
I'm trying to remember if I told my parents my plan.
As they get covered in his ashes.
Oh, ew.
The wind has changed.
Is that what's playing on the stereo?
Yes, winds of change.
Well, yeah, we had that conversation as a topic before. What our funeral song would be.
Yeah, funeral songs. Oh,
or
that
would be on our playlist.
But that was inside the casket.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Ah, yes, yeah.
I do remember that one.
Why? You can't hear it.
You know,
because Steph found an article or something, like, was it IKEA was selling caskets with speakers inside?
There was something that had a casket that you could have like an infinite, like that you would just have like you'd be buried with like an iPod, and then it'll just keep playing until you die. Or I mean, until it dies, the battery.
Weren't
dies.
you here for this?
I mean, I don't know.
That
very long time ago.
That might have been when we were still doing the podcast in person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. It's starting to get tough to remember the together episodes.
It really is.
Well, I mean, look, there's been 200 episodes, and I have to imagine I was on at least what
100
of them, tops?
At least.
Yeah.
You know, so
at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say maybe up to 130.
And then
like I feel like there's 1 year where you're really not there.
Yeah, I was guest starring.
Yeah.
And then Steph came in around episode like 20.
She's in there by like 10 or 12. No, she's in early.
Yeah, she's in real early.
Somebody went through. I think it was maybe Jen, or maybe Steven. One of you two, like went back. Oh wait, no, it was Anna.
Yeah.
Anna went back into the beginning of the catalog and like gave us stats on some of the early stuff.
She's the one that gave us the snacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leland wasn't here for that.
No, but I listened to that episode.
The quote-unquote Turkish snacks.
Yeah, the Turkish delight. The Turkish snacks.
Yeah.
Turkish
Where you
delight.
guys were getting snacks from a different country, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like actually Moroccan or something?
Yeah, it was
no.
Moroccan snacks. Because I kept saying we're Moroccan and a rolling.
Yes, I think we thought they were Moroccan, but they were actually Turkish.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because she kept saying you're Moroccan, your world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my fault, though. I said Moroccan when I was wrong.
I mean, I don't know where either of them are, so who cares?
They're somewhere over on the other side.
Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah, over there. Probably next to Portugal.
No, Portuguese. I know where Portugal's at.
You do?
Yes.
Moroccan dad ass. Damn it. I like how chat has just become Discord.
It's the same people.
Yes.
I love it.
Of course, great. It's just Discord.
It's great. I love it.
We're rocking dead ass.
Steph, we need to start posting in the Discord whenever we go live, just so it's.
Oh yeah.
But they're already here.
Yeah, why would we have to? Because clearly, all of you fine people in the chat have rung that bell and get the notifications when we go live. Not to mention, you are now scheduling your Tuesday nights to be here with us.
It's true.
Right? Right?
What?
And there it is.
I'm talking to the void for a bit.
Okay. I was still reading like these stupid jokes on this thing, and it was like, have someone say this out loud, and I was reading it to myself, and it was ice bank myself, and I was like, what? And I was like, oh, I spank myself, and then that's when I said what, because I had no idea what you guys were fucking talking about.
Of course.
Because as we've established, when she's reading, she's not listening. Yeah. So
everyone type something now. I want Steph to say it.
Everyone that's still in the chat, who remembers the one ad that I wrote for this show like 2 years ago?
Honey. Oh, sorry.
No, it wasn't a honey bear. That was one that we just came up with on the spot.
Yeah.
I remember you did it.
Yeah.
No, his had that total heat death of the universe.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Because I was really thinking about re-recording that ad just because I feel like it would work easier in this setup.
I mean, it'd be funny since we're all like performing it, like people would see us. Steph, do you see what I wrote in chat?
Yeah.
Can you say it out loud?
I know that. I'm so fucking stupid. There was a time where like in elementary, one of my friends like mailed me a letter and I was like reading it and she said, it takes me a second to read stuff sometimes because she said Samo King. And I was like, the fuck is a Samo King? And then she said something, she goes, it looks like I'm smoking weed. And I was like, oh, Samo King, smoking. Yeah, I don't know. It takes me a second to read certain things.
Are you talking at the time?
No, it takes me a while to like process what I'm reading. That's why I'm like, when people say just read this part, I'm like, give me a second.
Hey, I'm with you. Reading's hard. That's been my stance for 38 years.
There was a place in LA that had Pho King as their name.
I think there's a couple of places that have.
Yeah.
I remember
that.
I remember
I'm so stupid. I was like, the fuck's a faux king?
And see, that's the thing, because I
just kept reading it over and over. It's like, I don't get it. I'm so hungry and I'm so tired.
I remember back in the day when I didn't know how to pronounce, pho as pho, because it looks like PHO. So you think, pho.
Yeah.
And
people say that.
At the time I was playing WoW, and I saw a guild called Friend or PHO.
Friend or foe. I like that. That's smart.
But then now thinking about it, I was like, that's not right. This is Friend or Pho? That doesn't make sense.
I used to eat at 9021 Pho.
Real place.
That's solid.
Wow.
That's fun.
That's really good.
I miss pho.
I don't.
How do you get your pho?
I don't.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
That's my Italian fusion.
Oh, there you go.
The noodles are spaghetti.
Yep.
Look, I'm surprised you got on ramen. So
It's just wet spaghetti.
But it's still soup, and you hate soup.
I don't drink the broth.
You do not like soup. You don't drink.
do you not drink the broth?
How don't you drink the broth? There's this one time a black man asked Steph for her broth.
Oh yeah,
What?
that was me and Jordan were eating at Tajima right near Anthony's, and then freaking the guy walked in, and he literally walked to our table and looked at me. I was just like, "Hey, can I get your broth?" And I was like, "What?"
No.
And Jordan goes, "No."
And he goes, "Oh, sorry, I should ask you." He turns to me and goes, "Hey, can I drink her broth?" I'm like, "Still no."
I was so confused.
Oh my god, the broth's the best part of that shit. Oh my god.
It is though. The broth is great.
Meh.
Yeah, but Scott brings up, but we know this. I don't drink cereal milk, so.
Yeah.
What do you do with it? You just pour it down the sink?
That's
Yeah,
wasteful.
like a crazy person.
There's usually not much left by the
Like
time
a person
I'm
who
done.
hates life.
That's wasteful.
What if you
No,
just
I love
poured
Life cereal a lot. No.
a little bit of milk,
is good.
just enough to like splash it?
That's
That
what
way
I
you
do.
What he
don't waste
does.
as much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have talked about this on the
Oh
podcast.
yes, we've gone in great detail about this ridiculous thing.
That only happens to me when I finish the rest of the milk. Then I just have to deal
I'm
with it.
devoid of fun. Really? Is
Yeah.
that how you see me?
Yes. When you don't drink the cereal milk, you are an absence, a void of fun.
I just
Did
realized,
you drink the milk at Milk Bar?
I didn't order milk at Milk Bar. I got a shake like a normal fucking person.
Oh,
I
got
just realized. Wait, Anthony, you actually have your own Twitch account?
Yeah.
Don't know why I never realized that until now.
Don't we all?
Yeah, he made it so he could watch us.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just used
Yeah.
LRC. No, whatever.
No,
I think in the beginning I did, and then I accidentally signed into my own because I had to make one to get some Overwatch shit. So I've had one.
Yeah, I think that's why I had one as well.
Yeah.
Are
And then I
you
recently
following us?
updated it.
Are you following LRC?
Yes, of course I am.
Okay.
Damn.
Apparently, I'm not logged in.
I'm not like, I haven't added anyone, so I'm adding everyone now.
Oh yeah, like my follows are like the
I just added Steven.
three of us and like Ramon and Jen.
To be fair, Twitch isn't like social media.
Yeah.
God, is that my catchphrase?
We're doing Letterkenny bits over here.
Okay.
A show you should watch.
Yeah, it's on the list. You know, I started watching. I don't know why, but I started watching I started a Batman-a-thon, where I'm just watching a bunch of Batman movies.
Nice.
Yeah, over the weekend I watched Return of Joker and Hush.
Ooh, Hush is terrible.
It was interesting. I was very confused because I thought Hush was an entirely separate character.
Oh, he is. The movie has nothing
Okay.
to do with the book.
Okay.
Yep,
All
you're
right.
right.
The dude in the bandages. That's Hush.
Yes. Yeah. Because I played Batman Arkham City. I'm like, ooh, Hush, that's a really cool character. I'm like, wish I could see more of him.
That's a good thriller movie as well on Netflix.
Yes, it is. I bought the Hush book from your store, Leland.
You still ain't read it?
Oh yeah.
No, I've not.
Oh shit.
It's pretty good.
I bought a book there that I was eventually supposed to mention on the freaking podcast, and I never. It was that one. Was it? It was that one sexual book, or whatever the fuck that thing was.
Oh yeah.
Would you sell her?
I don't remember
That
what
one
she's talking
book.
about.
What the fuck is it?
It's called. Let's talk
Steph,
about
I-
sex. Oh, she's
get
walked
it.
away already.
Like, right.
She's done. She's out.
Steph, I need I see like 1,000 people a week. I don't remember what the fuck you bought.
Guys, what if we?
And this
all
was also
left?
like months ago.
Yeah. What?
Or,
Years
I
ago.
guess,
Years.
Yeah, years ago. It's over a year ago.
Guys, what if we all left before she got back?
Quick, everyone black out your screen.
Oh damn
Ah,
it!
shit.
Alright, be cool. Ever be cool.
It
Oh,
was
hey,
called
Steph's
Just
back.
the Tips.
Just the tips?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just the
wait, that's
Tips.
right. That's right. Now I remember. It wasn't a comic book at all.
Yeah.
It's just jokes.
Yeah.
It's just like
These
are
sexual
pickup
innuendos and
lines.
jokes. Oh, pickup lines.
Steph
Yeah.
went to a comic book
Wait,
store
wait,
and bought
wait,
a
you
book, not a comic.
Wait, you bought that at my store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me the cover, please.
Just the tips.
Oh yeah, that book. Okay. Yep.
Did you have to restock it after you bought it?
Are you Joe Montana? Because I'm wide open.
Steph has
Steph,
no idea who Joe Montana is.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, I have no fucking clue what that is.
I love it. I don't know what that is.
Oh boy, are you AP English 5? Because I thought you were supposed to be hard.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
All right. Thanks for killing the show, Steph.
Wow.
Bye, everybody.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go.
That's fair.
Love and cherish you all. Goodbye.
I love
See you all on Discord, everybody.
See you guys in Discord
in about 30 seconds.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye. Are we?